Welcome back. It is important for those living with diabetes, along with their friends, family, and loved ones, to be educated on how to deal with everything from nutrition all the way over to fitness.
Absolutely. The Diabetes Prevention and Education Center is making that very easy and fun. Dr. Mary Pendergrass and Rosie Vogel are here to tell us about several free opportunities.
Yes.
Free is the important.
Yes, absolutely. So, Doctor, let's actually start out with kind of a broad umbrella and just talk about what diabetes is.
Well, diabetes is a pretty serious public health problem right now because it's very common, it's very serious and expensive, and fortunately it's controllable. So diabetes happens when your blood sugar is too high, and there's a lot of ways for your blood sugar to get too high, but the blood sugar when it's high causes damage to your body and puts you at risk for a lot of bad complications like eye, kidney, nerve disease, and it also increases the risks of heart attacks and strokes. So that's all the bad news. Common, serious, but the good news is there's things that you can do to improve your outcomes. So if you're at risk for diabetes, there's things you can do to decrease that risk. And if you have diabetes, there's a lot of things you can do to reduce the risk of complications.
Yeah, and that's I don't want to say good thing because there's nothing good about diabetes, but you can do things to prevent it, and then once it happens, you can do things to help it. So
to be healthier, right.
So all along the way, there are things that you can do to help yourself.
Absolutely, and so what we always tell people, especially the younger people who are diagnosed, and it's kind of scary now because younger people are being diagnosed all the time. The most common kind of diabetes is type 2. In the past, we used to talk about type 1 and type 2. Now we know there's a lot in between. But type 2 is the type of diabetes that's associated with being older and being overweight. But now we're seeing little kids with that disease that in the past people didn't get until they were 50 or 60 years old. So it's pretty bad. But when a younger person has it, I always say, well, you know, the good news is there's things you can do. And now that you know you have it, you can start taking steps. Because it's estimated that around at least 1 in 3 people are at risk for the development of type 2 diabetes. And actually, if you're a child born in 2000, your chance of developing diabetes in your lifetime is 1 in 3.
Really?
It's really serious. And so it's nice to know that there's something you can do to reduce that risk. So I tell kids, it's like, you know, the bad news is you're at risk. The good news is you can take control. You can do something about it.
Well, all along, everything that you're saying, as we're going through all this information, I'm hearing knowing this, and which means we need education. We need people to know what those steps are in order to prevent things, to be healthier, to make sure we don't end up being, you know, one of those people that has to deal with that. And that's kind of where the center comes in, and a lot of what the programming is about. Kind of tell me what the center really does and why they do it.
Okay, so the Diabetes Prevention and Education Center offers an array of workshops that are geared to people with type 1, type 2, gestational diabetes, pre-diabetes, or any person out in the community who really wants to have a healthy lifestyle and be well. So our workshops are offering a beautiful facility at the Abrams building. We have a classroom, a demonstration kitchen, a fitness room. Our workshops focused on nutrition, fitness, support, behavior, weight loss, you name it. We want this program to be relevant to the needs of the community, and family members and friends are welcome to attend as well.
That's incredible. You look at all the different things you have, and this is a diabetes-based system and education format, but it sounds like it's for anybody that just wants to live a healthy life. And then we talk about prevention and keeping things away. This helps do that too.
Absolutely, and we have them in English and Spanish, and they're free of charge. So many people out there in the community perhaps are walking with pre-diabetes, they don't even know it. So why not come and learn some skills that will show you and help you from day one how to improve your outcome in life.
I want to reiterate that one more time, free, free, free. So there's no excuse as to why you can't get this education. On top of that, you guys are having a great health fair that everybody can also come to and kind of start that path.
Yes, so we're very excited. This is the first Diabetes and Wellness Health Fair that is sponsored by the Diabetes Prevention and Education Program, DPEC, and it's going to be at the Abrams Building on Wednesday, July 20th, which is next Wednesday, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's going to be at the lobby, free parking, easy to find. We're going to showcase some of our workshops so people can interact and ask questions. We're going to have some healthy food samples, raffle, and people will have the opportunity to sign up for free workshops at the fair.
This is something, like we were saying, even if you are not dealing with diabetes, make sure that we're getting to the point where we're healthy, preventative. That's so important. So this really is for everybody to come out. So that's why I'm going to reiterate that information about the health fair. But I want to thank both of you ladies for coming today. This was very important to talk about with our viewers. So again, the Diabetes Prevention and Education Center Health and Wellness Fair will take place July 20th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 3950 South Country Club Road. For more information, call 874-6477 or log on to the website that you see right there on your screen.